calendar right here, and it is 11:28 p.m. on the 27th of January. Did a little work today, and after I finished the work, I had to run to Walmart, and I managed to snag something. The Rivals of Ixalan, which is the second set. They call it a season of different cards, a set in the Ixalan block. So I've just been getting Ixalan out of homage because I like the idea, but what I've been focusing on is Nyx. I'm just intrigued by Nyx, which is a really old set. But I've been getting more and more interested in that, so like this would be like, it's important to me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to finish this drink here. Don't look like a lot, but it's here. And there's some pineapple something. I'll put it with apple juice. When I mix liquor with apple juice, it's like probably like the effect of wine, like it does nothing. But this time I put apple juice in, but it don't taste like nothing is in this but liquor, man. Shit is strong. I'm just gonna take this shot so I can see how I change, because I don't really drink. It's been years since I used to be a heavy drinker. Back in 2007 or 8, I would go to the ABC store, which is about 5 miles down the interstate, and then I buy a bottle, $5 bottle of gin, and then I start drinking it right there. Like when I walk out the door, by the time I get home 5 miles away, the whole bottle's gone. I remember one time I bought the $10 bottle. I went to my boy house, or my cousin house, on the next dirt road, and I sat there and drank the whole $10 bottle. I didn't want to share with nobody. Everybody didn't want to share, and we sat at the table playing spades, and I kicked their asses for like 3 or 4 hours till like 2, 3 in the morning. And I drank the whole thing. I was a drinker. I said I was going to drink alcohol until I figured out why the shit was so nasty. Like, I was like, I want to taste it until I know what the true taste tastes like. So I just did it with gin. And after a while, it started tasting sweet. And then by the time I get to the store, after a few weeks, I'm just craving that sweet. What was the taste? It was like, I wanted to say grainy, like some kind of plant sweetness or something. It was good though, super good. I could drink the whole bottle like. But anyway, now if I take a shot, I shake my head and shit. This shit right here, if I downed it, I'd probably spaz for a second. But I'm gonna down this real quick. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, since it's pineapple and that apple, it tastes like some kind of pina colada. It's pretty good. Right, let's get into this, because I'm anxious to finish, and I'm going to do Morrowind. I bought Morrowind on ESO at lunch, but something just made me stop after that first night. And then I realized they was going to do the Clockwork City weeks later. And I was like, well, I'll wait till that drop. I want to do Morrowind all together or whatever. I don't want to spend a lot of time there, then come back. I just want to end completion. But it's not even complete. They still got land masses on the map out there. But I'm feeling closer than ever to the gods. I feel like I'm kind of understanding what it would be like to be a Vivek or a Sophocil. So I go howl at Vivek, and we'll see how long it takes. I howl at Sophocil. And I think Alexia ain't in there. I ain't never met her or Sophocil. I just walked up to Vivek because he's in the beginning. I'm looking for something to cut this plastic away. I just use my teeth. Okay, let's do it. I mean, it's a 5-minute video. Okay. I have Vraska, right? It was another one, a red planeswalker on the top of one of these. It might have been red and white, and I was like, oh, this girl's cute, I want her. But then for some reason, when I looked at Vraska, I was like, oh, I don't got her yet. Man, in one of my other unboxings, I straight picked the Vraska. So this is my second Vraska. But it's pretty OP. It's all black magic. Which I was actually going to start reading Dracula over again. I love that book, man. I already finished it on Halloween night. I'm about to start this joint over. See, I got so much to do. See, I'm talking about. I need to catch up with my studies. Because, like, tonight, I'll just be opening. I won't be studying. I need to get hardcore into studying. I kind of lost my way. But like I was saying, this card is OP. Because look at the abilities. The first ability, it comes out with 5 points. I add 2. All my creatures get +1 to their attack. Nothing to the defense. But every turn, all my creatures get a little extra boost, right? If I take 3, I destroy any creature out there, right? Now, if they don't take this thing out, and I take 10 away, until end of turn, all my creatures gain Death Touch. That means if I got 10 creatures out, and they all 1/1s, and if somebody got 10 30/30s out, I hit them, they'll kill my 1/1, but they'll die because they got Death Touch. So all my creatures, they all got Death Touch. And whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, that player loses the game. Which means if I got 1/1 birds and they flying, if I got 1/1 bird and it's flying, and they don't got something with reach or flying to block it, and they take 1 point from them, no, they lose the game, they're out. I never really seen nothing that's an instant death like that, except Eldrazi. So let's take Vraska out. See, they want to force you to damage the damn card. All these drinks had a card stuck in here. Look what you gotta do. Now, how you gonna sell the card to somebody when it's just removing it? It's like no longer. Vraska Scheming Gorgon. Okay. This is a little unique. The last time I bought one of these kind of packs was my first pack when I first got a Magic the Gathering. That was when I was in community college for a year or a semester in 2012. And it had a planeswalker on it named Sorkin, I think, Sorkin Vol. And it cost like 8 mana, and it was black. It was an all black one. So my second time buying one, it's another all black. Kind of good to set off this occasion where I jump back into black magic. Okay, we have a cool box, which I need more boxes of to separate all these damn cards before you play. 60 card deck is ready for battle, so don't start adding new cards just yet. Play a few games to understand how your deck works, then open the included booster packs. Vraska leads an armada of vampires. Vraska, I thought she was the pirate. She's the vampire? That's crazy. I was under a misconception this whole time. Weeks. A legion of fierce allies who can draw upon the very life force of your enemies. Use Vraska to assassinate. Well, she is black magic, huh? How about that? Use Vraska to assassinate key creatures while you build up your army. Then launch a flying attack to evade your opponent's defenses and deliver a final deadly blow. That's my girl, my girlfriend. She's a Gorgon. Vraska is an expert assassin. She looks like a pirate though, don't she? An expert assassin who will stop at nothing to achieve her goals. She thrives on vengeance and cruelty, leaving a trail of death in her wake wherever she goes. Those who cross her path have 2 choices. Join her or become the next statue in her collection. Oh, Gorgon, so she can just turn you into a statue. It's not like just looking at her like Medusa. She can get a choice. Like, wow. That's crazy. The legendary city of Vraska has been found, but it will not be claimed without a fight. Stake your claim, dominate the opposition, rule the city. Let's get started. Okay, so it's telling me not to open these first, right? But I will. I'll open them first, because I want to get a second planeswalker. And that's the only way, because I know they ain't got a planeswalker in the front of the pack and one in the free deck there. White magic. I was going to combine white magic with my blue if I ever had to switch to a combined color thing. But I might have to go black. Creature 1 mana to bring it out. It's a 1/1. Can't be blocked. So if I got a black blue deck and I use her ability, and this can't be blocked. But that somebody who, if I'm playing one person, that's the end of the game with a 1/1. A 2/1 with menace. Instant. Naturalize. Destroy it. Dust Legion Zealot. Vampire Soldier. One of Vraska's boys, right? Why do I look like a pirate? Why is it holding the cutlass? Hardy Veteran. This is 2/2. Dark Inquiry. Can't wait to study this. Luminous Bonds. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Merfolk. My Merfolk. For the River Heralds. The immortal sun is an object of terror and devastation. The idea that anyone will retrieve it for their own use is utterly abhorrent. Impale. Another black. Destroy target creature. Oh yeah, see, black is vicious. When I used to play black, because I was an all white when I started in 2012, but sometimes I branch out into black and white or all black. The night I went to Cape Fear Games, I was playing all black. I was heavy in the vampire that night. Then I set the cards down and picked up the joystick and started fighting this dude on Street Fighter. And he starts choking on his food. And nobody in everybody's just staring. And I had to take a CPR class, like first aid or whatever it's called. Like maybe it was 7 years before that or some crap. So I kind of thought I had an idea of how to do the Heimlich. So I got behind him and did what I thought was the Heimlich, and he spit up his stuff. I saved his life. But I was out there on death mode with vampirism in it, and I was fighting the dude, and he starts choking. So, Pirate's Village, Pillage, Pride of Conquerors, Instant. Yeah. I am not gathering anything from here. Alright, well, we're at 14 minutes. Let's open this one. Now, who's on the cover of this? Who is this? She looks blue. She looks like a mer, but she's not. She's one of the sun people, you see that? This is a Minotaur. Frill Death Spitter. A dinosaur that's a 3/2. Whenever it deals damage, it deals 2 damage to a target opponent, NEO. Whenever it is dealt damage, wow. So if you keep this thing from dying, you can just take life anytime somebody attacks you, and it's red. 5 mana to bring this out, and it's a white dinosaur with flying, and it's a 2/5. So I gotta be special, right? has vigilance as long as you control another dinosaur. I don't remember what vigilance is. Pterodons tolerate no intrusion into their skies. Even the clouds must ask permission. Mist-cloaked Herald, a creature that costs 1 mana, so it can come out the first turn of the game, and it can't be blocked. With matchless stealth, the River Heralds fought a running battle against the 3 enemy forces. With matchless stealth, the River Heralds fought a running battle against the 3 enemy forces. Canal Monitor, a lizard, a 5 with only 3 defense. The first goblin tried to swim the canal. The second built a raft. The last and craftiest launched herself from a fire cannon and soared over the canal, trailing smoke. All were eaten, but only one was cooked. So you can't even cross it on a boat. 2 mana to bring out this human warrior. Vampire, Revenant. Looks like an elemental, but it's a spirit. Wow, a black spirit. I've never seen that. With a skull for a face, floating over the water. With a boat. Flying, 3/1. A thick fog obscures the port of Leor. That's the fog. But it's not thick enough to muffle the screams. Sworn Guardian, Merfolk, a 1/3. For the River Heralds, the immortal sun is an object of terror and devastation. The idea that anyone will retrieve it for their own use is utterly abhorrent. Another Impale, a Bombard, a Cannon. Bombard deals 4 damage to target creature. It's an instant and it costs 3 mana. Want to sink a ship? Blow a hole in the hull. Want to kill a Regisar? Same answer. Blow a hole in what? In the hole. Is this legendary? Oh no, it's just a knight and it's white black. That's why it's gold, because it's a 2 color. A vampire knight with an army of vampires. Other vampires you control get 1/1. We long ago abandoned the things that make humans weak. Friendship, marriage, family. All that remains is the strength of our devotion. Stone Quarry. Sadistic Sky Marcher. Wow, look at that. Looks fun. Vampire Soldier. As an additional cost to cast this, reveal a vampire card from your hand or pay 1. Flying and lifelink. I will catch you, child of the sun. I will drink your life and leave you a husk, discarded in the shadows. Bishop of Binding. A vampire cleric. When Bishop of Binding enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until it leaves. When it attacks, the target vampire gets XX until end of turn, where X is the power of the exile card. Wow. So it's worth it to do that, right? Because every time it attacks, you can put it on a different one, right? So if you got the 10/10 and you exile it, and the 10/10 attacks something with Death Touch, you lose the 10/10. But if you exile the 10/10, you add that 10/10 to a 1/1 and have an 11. If it dies from Death Touch the next turn, you add it to a 2/1 and have a 12/13 or whatever it is. You'll keep that as long as it's exiled. I could go like I used to do, white and black, and I have vampires. This is a creature that costs 1 mana. A human pirate. Grasping Scoundrels gives 1 to the attack as long as it's attacking. can hear the plunder calling and ask for me by name. And then the island. And then a vampire token. Lifelink. And that's all I got in my boosters. No more planeswalkers. Alright, Chica. You sit there. What have we? Champion of Dusk, a vampire knight that costs 5. And when it enters, you draw X cards and you lose X life. Where X is the number of vampires you control. And it costs damn 5 to come out. Drench these golden streets in the blood of our enemies. Easy. Vraska Scorn. Target opponent loses 4 life. Search for a card named Vraska Scheming Gorgon. Wow. So this come out and somebody already killed your Vraska. You use this or a second time and your Planeswalker comes out no matter what happens. Paladin of Atonement. Vampire Knight. 1/1. Bishop of the Bloodstained. Vampire Cleric. 2/3. 6. Deathless Ancient. Tap 3 untapped vampires you control. Return it from the graveyard to your hand. Death. Ancient One. We have reached the promised shore. The immortal sun is near. Drink and awake. You know, I just noticed I wasn't hardly looking at the pictures. Okay, it's not too late. Dust Legion Zealot. Vampire Soldier. Draw 1 card and lose 1 life. Queen's Base Soldier. Vampire. Wow, so... Oh, I was about to say, are all these damn black? Queen's Base Soldier. Vampire Soldier 2/2. Blood Letter. It's a 2/2. Flying. Target opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Same thing. No, it's not. This is different. Queen's Bay Soldier. Soldiers of the Legion of Dusk have come to the colonies at Queen's Bay in search of glory and riches. They are veterans of centuries of warfare, and they thirst for conquest. Sky March Blood Letter again. Vampire Champion. Death Touch. These pirates must answer for their ancestors, who renounced the Church of Dusk and sailed from Terrazion as heretics. 3 of them, 4 of them. You have a maximum of 4, and I got 4 3/3 soldiers with Death Touch already ready. Whenever it attacks, each opponent loses a life. Vraska's Conquistador. Whenever it attacks or blocks, if you control a Vraska Planeswalker, target opponent loses 2 and you gain 2 life. And if you got 3 of those and they all attack, you just gain 6 life every turn until they take them all out. So the Sky Marcher. See, that black is satisfying. You go in there, it was my backup. I would be playing white, or I would mix white and black. But all I do is take that Soaring Planeswalker out of that deck and throw it in my little box with all blacks. I'm set to go. Let's do it. Flying. Paladin. Vampire Knight. It doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever you gain life, untap. Inspiring Cleric. When it enters, you gain 4 life. That's 8 life right there if them 2 come out. You only got 20 to start with. You almost got half of your total life just for summoning 2 creatures. Skyblade of the Legion. You're fighting on a damn boat. The Empire's called a gift of flight, exaltation for the enemies. It brings only sorrow. I already seen this. Gilded Sentinel. Artifact creature, a golem. The River Heralds fight to keep all others from reaching the Golden City. The city has its own defenses. Have to make a second pile because this thing is just falling over. Land, a black and or white land, and I got 4. Amen. A few swamps. Look at this. Beautiful. It's like Vardenfell, where I'm about to be in 10 minutes at night. See, it's a lot of black here, or is it just me? That damn deck is this deck is only black and white. I ain't seen no red or nothing, which means I got a good one. Yeah, I got a good one. Let me see. I thought there was a symbol. No, it was a different Magic kind of deck. It had a symbol here, and it have 2 logos, and I have all the colors, but 2 of them I have the color, and it was saying both of those was, all of those was those 2 colors. This it had no notification, and it's all black and white. It's good. That's good. Because white is what I'm studying, even though I done jumped from red. Okay. I'm reading Angelology. I'm about to probably switch to white right now, but I'm about to do black too. So, instant target creature gets -2 and 2 into the end of turn, and you get 2 life. So you do that 2 times in a row, you get 4 life. Recover. Each return target creature from the graveyard to your hand and draw a card for 3 mana. And for 5, an instant destroy target attacking creature and draw a card. For 5. For 1, an instant target creature gets 2 and 2 to the end of turn, and you gain 2 life. Yeah, that's how that white magic could do. You got enough cards that do that. I remember one time I think I had close to 50 or 56, if that was the precise number. Had like 56 life because all my cards was just giving me life. Okie doke. So I'm gonna keep these rivals of Ixalan separated. So I got so many cards already, and I ain't seen half of them because I got them big boxes. I went through looking for blues or whatever, but I ain't read or seen nothing. And I'm sad to get more because I was in Walmart. It's about to cut off. And I had a Walmart return, something my mama returned that had $21. And I accidentally spent $5 when I had the $5 in my pocket. I bought something for $5 that I needed. So I only had $14 or something. And I couldn't spend it anywhere else. And I had 5 ones in my pocket. So this was like $16. It's $15.98. I took the 14 and gave them what, $1 or $2. And left out, got a dollar burger across the street, and a large order came home. Broke. Alright, I'm headed to Morrowind. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a token. An elemental. Alright, it's about to cut off. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this creature and return target card name Rekindling Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Wow. What is this doing in there? Is this the only red card I had? Sheep and Dragon. Alright, well,